Tonight, St. Louis's Children's Hospital is wary of what's ahead. 2 children have been murdered this week in the city. Last year, those hospitals were dealt record-setting pediatric trauma cases.
We deal with a lot of gunshot wounds, stabbings, victims of violences that just aren't usually seen at other children's hospitals.
Tonight, trauma doctors are only speaking to News 4 about this horrifying violence catching kids in the line of fire. Alexis Zotos is in the Central West End tonight.
Sam, this memorial here on Laclede in the Central West End is where a father and his 7-year-old daughter were shot and killed. 7-year-old Dmyah is one of 8 children already shot in the city of St. Louis just this year. And this comes after last year was a record-breaking year at our hospitals for children hit by gun violence. And they are terrified of another record-breaking year.
Y'all took my grandbaby's life, and y'all shot my grandbaby in the heart.
It's just an over and over pain.
2 grandmothers, 2 young lives lost. Just 2 of the hundreds of children impacted by gun violence in the St. Louis area.
Number 1 in the worst way is St. Louis Children's. Right behind it is Cardinal Glennon.
SSM Cardinal Glennon and St. Louis Children's Hospital are just 3 miles apart, but they treat more child gunshot victims than any city in the United States.
If you put both of our numbers combined, it was 261 kids.
That's in 2020.
Our numbers are just astronomical compared to the next ones, which are actually in Dallas, Texas.
It's tough, especially if we know that the child has no signs of life.
Dr. Dmyah is a pediatric surgeon. He worked in Montreal, Canada prior to moving to St. Louis.
In 2-year fellowship, I've seen 1 gunshot wound, and that was a BB gun stuck in the abdominal wall. So it's nothing like here.
In his first 6 months in St. Louis, he's seen 51. The average age of these gunshot victims is between 14 and 16. Some are graze wounds, some are fatal. But whether they're teens or the very young, each hits these doctors hard.
While we can look at numbers and statistics, what really matters is the names of these children.
Names like Kayon and Dmyah.
It keeps getting worse, like every day. It's always a child involved, every day. It's like, what's wrong with these monsters?
No arrests have been made in the January murder of her son, Darrion Rankin-Fleming, and her granddaughter, 7-year-old Dmyah. But she knows justice will come.
I won't rest until it is.
So the next mayor of the city of St. Louis is going to have to really dig deep to address the violence in our city, as well as the impact it's having on our children. But the doctors that see this nearly every single day say it is on all of us, especially on gun owners. That is why they have gun locks that anybody can come to the hospital. You can also go to your local police department and pick one of these up, saying securing guns can make the difference in saving a young life. Reporting live in the Central West End, Alexis Zotos, News 4.